Yo guys, welcome to another video. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be going over this payout that I got from Ftmo, my 100k account. Wasn't that much, to be honest, only 1.7k, but we moving it. Payout is a payout. Secure that and on to the next account and on to the next payout. But yeah, there's not really much to go over. As you can see from the stats, I was in drawdown for a bit, and then as soon as I come into profit, my payout date, because obviously now on Ftmo they do like you can change your payout date. It used to be back when I was funded before, it used to be like you have to wait for the whole 30 days and then you got a request your payout at the end of the 30 days. But now you got like 3 times to change your date. So obviously I could have waited to the end of the day, traded some more, potentially ran up a bit more and then took the payout. But I thought, do you know what? My first time back, let me just secure this prof, put it into my personal account and just build it up. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I've done. Not really much to go over, but what I want to do is when I do these payout videos, obviously show you the payout, show you the page, but then go over a banging trade that I had during this period. So that was like April to May. So let me show you a banging trade that I had back in this time. There's no point going over the payouts because it's not really teaching you nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather show you the payout, show you, okay, yeah, made the bread. Obviously good consistency as well, 75%. Drawdown was only 3%. And obviously you took the profit and then I took the payout. But yeah, that's not really teaching you nothing. What will more teach you something is the breakdowns and the good trade that I had during this time period. So what I will show you, and obviously to manage your emotions, because obviously when you're in drawdown, you might think, oh, I can't come back from this. But obviously it's part of the game, do you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in drawdown, you got to trade the same way. As long as you have a proven strategy and you know it works, trade the same way, you know you're going to come back. Obviously that's what I did, came back up, I took the prof. But yeah, man, let's go over. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a key thing to say. When you lot are funded or when you are doing these challenges and you go into drawdown, if you're panicking, more time because you don't have a strategy that works or has proven over a few months, like, and you need to go back to square one. You really just need to go to demo or have a small personal account, like £50, £100, and just do that over a few months to know, so you have that confidence built up. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't have the confidence in your strategy, then really you're just wasting your time and just wasting your bread. So build up the confidence in your strategy, and then when times like this come and you're in drawdown, not that you're not going to care, because we're all human and you're going to care, you want to be on profit all the time. But at least you're firm, you know that, okay, let me just follow my strategy, the win's going to come. And obviously the wins came, as you can see from the higher lows in the chart, higher low, took a low on a loss, and then boom, the win came and it was back in profit. Do you know what I'm saying? So you just got to be firm in your strategy and just know, okay, if my strategy works, I'm going to go back in profit. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's all to do with knowing your strategy works. But yeah, enough of that talking. Let's get into the breakdown of the trade I had during this period. That was quite a good trade that you guys can learn from. So it was GBP US dollar. It was a short as well. Okay, so the trade I took was around here. I took the head and shoulder and I aimed for this support level. So if we go back in time, because we don't do no hindsight, it was beginning May 5th. So if we go to the weekly, and let me just show you exactly what I was thinking and what I saw at that time. So that, okay, right. So I was looking at this saying, okay, I know price is in the uptrend. Obviously we have impulse, small minor correction, and we had the continuation coming to this level of weekly resistance, and I saw the shooting star and I was like, okay, cool, we could get another correction and a pullback before continuation higher. So in my mind I was thinking, okay, I'm looking for shorts really, because I know we're in the uptrend, but we could get a correction. So I was thinking, okay, bearish correction, Went to the day to see if I can see that coincide and if it matched up. And I was like, okay, this looks interesting. If we look, we've had a big impulse push up into this resistance, and obviously prices fell to make a high low and push the continuation. So that's 1 point supporting the potential bearish correction. Prices at a level of support. What I could see forming was, I said, all right, we've got this here. If price could push up into this level of resistance, we could get a right shoulder. From there, we can get a drop back into this level of support. So that's literally all I wanted to see. So now, this is obviously Friday. Now we wait, because this is our area of interest. We want to see price come to this level. They want to see the right candlestick patterns happen on the 4 hour, 1 hour, and then we look to short down into this level of support. So price came into this level. Let's go over to the 4 hour. Ooh, let's put our level on. Price came into our level. We had a nice impulse push into our level, and I'm like, okay, yes, I do like this. Let's head over to the 1 hour and let's look for our entries. So right now, price is in our area of interest, but look at the time. So this is 10 o'clock, this candle closed. So there's no way we're getting into the market, because when price first came into our area of interest at 2 o'clock here on this candle, on the 1 hour, we didn't get any breaks of structures or anything, or any manipulation wicks to the highs. So there's no way we could have entered on Tuesday. Now we wait. Maybe if we can break this low, and then we can look to get an entry. So boom, get a break of this low. But look at the time. It's 11 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock, that candle closed. So we're waiting until the time I start trading, which is 7 a.m. So we're going to fast forward it until we get to there. Okay, boom. 7 a.m. comes. So this is when I'm getting on the computer now. Probably when this candle's close and when this one is forming. So, okay, cool. I see on the 1 hour, we've come to our area of interest, which is this daily level of resistance here, where I'm looking for the right shoulder. I'm seeing prices come from that level, made a low, made a lower high, and then we've broken that low, made a lower low, and broken this level of support. Obviously, if I'm up, and if I was trading at this time, that would be my trigger for the entry there, and it stops me at the high, targeting there. But obviously, I'm not up at that time. That's not when I trade. So this is when I trade. Candle come into this level of 1 hour support and resistance, and I was like, okay, price has already broken structure. We're coming to that level of resistance. I like that. That's my entry there. I've stopped at the high. My target is down at this daily level of support. If you remember, is the head and shoulder level of support. And now, if you just fast forward, you can see how price played out. Had a bit of drawdown, and we came into our. Then we start going into profit. Pushed. Then we had a nice push lower, which is gonna come from there. Some people might move their breaks to stop. From there, some people might have moved their stops to break even, but that's where you got to be wary, because that's a strong impulse push lower. Price can potentially pull back. So what I like to do before I move my stops to break even, I want to wait for that pullback, wait for the lower high, and wait for price to continue before I move my stops to break even. So as you can see, you did get the pullback, and if you move your stop to break even, you probably would have got stopped out. Once you make that lower high there, if you go to the 4 hour, break, retest, once you make that lower high, then I can move my stops to break even. Then as you can see, obviously TP was here. So yeah, that was a good trade. I hope you lot like this breakdown, and obviously the payout. There's a lot more to come. I'll do a lot more payout videos, a lot more trade breakdowns and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I just hope you lot are using this. Obviously it's the payout, so it's good. People like seeing these type of videos, but more importantly is the breakdowns and the process of how you're able to analyze the charts and doing it over and over again. That's how obviously you ultimately get the payouts anyway. But yeah, man, hope you enjoyed that. Thumbs up, leave a like and subscribe on the video. I'm out.